This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
It's Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie, and we are driving home on your Monday evening.
You're wishing yourself happy birthday.
We are. I
Yeah.
am going to, because we're nearing the end of the show. I have to push to the podcast, and I'm just hoping that we don't forget my birthday in the podcast like we did during the show.
No, we won't forget it. We love it. I've been celebrating. If you could cut that cake, not that I'm hungry, I want to see if the knife comes out dirty.
Where'd you get those mushrooms from?
Oh. What do you have to do if you have a dirty knife?
Kiss the nearest guy, and I am wheeling on over.
Worst birthday ever. Check out the podcast, and happy birthday to me.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
The birthday girl's here. Hi, birthday girl.
Hello, Mum.
May's here as well.
Arrived for the party.
Happy birthday, Kate.
She's 38 today.
Dirty 30s. Unbelievable that you finally hit them. Well done.
No, you know what? I heard you on air this morning, and you were right.
Mum.
Yes.
Wait, what? Huh?
You're on the radio,
25.
May.
45.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops, we got it wrong, mate.
I'm 45, and we were very offended listening in the car that it took our lovely listener Carol to call in and say,
I saw the text message.
yeah, and then Tommy messaged and said happy birthday, and May thought it was very unfair that it took a listener to remind you guys it was my birthday.
Sorry.
But thank you for the balloons in the lift and the office, and thank you for my avocado wrap that I didn't eat on Friday, sitting on the
pleasure.
desk this morning.
Still fresh. Still fresh, big birthday girl.
Really gone to a lot of effort, so thank you very much.
Did you get a bit emotional over the weekend with Brooke winning the car? That was amazing.
Oh.
It was so lovely. I thought about her often, actually, hoping she'd finally unwrapped all the gifts and taken for the car for a spin round the block.
And nothing in it for you for your birthday.
We have got a caller by the name of Carol in Epping, and she's on the line now. Good morning, Carol.
Hello.
Carol, can you tell us what your relationship is with Kate Ritchie?
Well, I hope she's a friend.
Oh, that's so lovely,
How do you
Carol.
guys know each other?
I know Carol very well, and I've just recently attended her 80th birthday party celebrations. I think I told you about that. Carol would do all the cooking, not only for home and away, but sons and daughters and a country practice, and made all the milkshakes for the diner.
Oh, my God,
and
Carol.
Carol, did she ever complain about your cooking back in the day, Carol, or was she pretty good?
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, I bet, Carol.
I didn't. Carol can make a very mean ham and cheese toasty, and made me a lemon drink if I was feeling unwell
Yes.
for a long
Carol,
day in studio.
Before home and away, Carol, how many milkshakes do you think you made over the years?
Oh, thousands.
Thousands at the diner.
Who were your favourites back in the day, Carol? It doesn't have to be on Home and Away. If you did quite a few TV shows, is there anyone that you're still in contact with?
Yes, well, I am in contact with them, and especially on Facebook. And I don't know, look, all of them were amazing people that I work with.
Yeah.
I just can't think of any particular person, but they're all very nice. But I suppose I have to say, well, Kate has to be my favourite.
Well said. That's
Very,
obviously because you're on the
very
show.
well. Glad you read that.
Who were the shockers, Carol? Who treated you really
mate.
badly? We'll expose them right now.
Expose them right now. Oh, gosh.
Right, Carol.
But I just don't want to go to court, you see.
No,
Carol,
Raymar.
can I ask also,
Well, Ray Maher, of course.
Carol, were you invited to the home and away end of year Christmas parties?
Well, most of the Christmas parties, the cast started, actually I started for the cast and crew, a Christmas party at work.
Oh, fun.
And we had that for a few years. The first year was absolutely amazing because I think they didn't think that we could do it as well as what we did.
Yeah.
I had a lot of help, but
Well,
I
Carol,
was cooked.
apparently your punch was extra strong, if you know what I mean, Carol.
Well, you've got to do things to liven the party up.
Oh, well, you throw a bit of punch Kate Ritchie's way and we all know the dance floor's ready.
Thank you for calling, Carol.
Listen, are you having what are you doing today?
Tommy,
a good question.
Tommy is winding me up.
No,
Look, I don't know. The weather is not particularly fine. I'll probably have some nice lunch. I'll hang out with my daughter, open some prezzies, have some cake. Carol made me a cake for every birthday, every year on set.
What are you doing today, Carol?
Well, I'm just having a nice day.
Yeah.
I think.
Well said, mate.
Do you know what, Carol? We would love to get you on regularly, love. You're just amazing. But what is your signature cake, by the way? What is the one cake that you love cooking?
Well, chocolate cake.
Yeah, doesn't mean chocolate cake, actually. And what do you ice it with?
What do I ice it with? Let's see. Icing.
Good one.
Is Carol, has she got a partner, do you know? Kate,
She
would Carol,
does.
she wouldn't do traffic dating?
No, she has a lovely husband.
Would she come in for a wrap-up of the week, Tommy? I don't know.
And do you know what? Her
I like
husband
Carol.
would go and help her do the shopping on a Sunday afternoon to buy all the groceries
What's his
for
name?
the cooking.
Trevor. Trevor's not good for you, Carol.
Great, isn't it?
Hey, we love you, Carol. Thank you so much. And happy birthday to Kate Ritchie as well today.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Happy
I wouldn't have
birthday.
wanted to spend it anywhere else.
You could go to the gym or do the shopping, or you could go to work.
But what if you went in a beachier direction?
You're only a what if away from a holiday with the What If app.
Book accommodation, flights, packages and more.
What if it's Aussie for travel? What are we doing?
I have a story.
You have a cake in front of you, Kate Ritchie.
Sorry.
We're all distracted by a cake that's been brought into the studio.
I know, covered in popcorn and toffee and
macaroons.
it was so lovely to have everybody sing happy birthday to me. And nothing makes you feel more special than having the producer trying to wind up the birthday celebration.
Sorry, you're having too much fun.
You got
guys.
30 seconds of fun left, guys. You got 20 seconds of fun left, guys. Well, we're on.
Who's going to cut the cake?
We're on. No, there were lots of birthday celebrations over the weekend, of course, because I am today born on the 14th of August, and then my daughter came May came on the 17th of August many years later, and so she turns 9 on Thursday, but we had a little bit of a birthday party over the weekend, just very, very small, and I've completely lost my train of thought.
So how many kids were involved in the birthday?
It was very small, and so we went to, which is actually lovely, and I highly suggest it. The weather was really nice, and we went to, I think you would call it Lavender Bay, but it's called Wendy's Secret Garden.
Yeah, where's that?
And
It's just Wendy's backyard. It's her house. Unfortunately, she didn't know you were there.
I mean, it's a very valuable. It's a very valuable piece of land belonging to Wendy Whiteley.
Right.
Well, I'm not sure if she ever changed her name, but you know Brett Whiteley, the artist.
Yeah.
Right.
There's Wendy, and they have a beautiful home there, and a garden attached,
Great.
which is now an open garden, and you can go and look for fairies and
Love
stuff
that.
like that. It's full of fairies,
Yep.
little fairy doors. Fronts onto the harbour, and you can see Luna Park and the
Beautiful.
Harbour Bridge, and it was absolutely beautiful. So there was like myself and 5 little girls, and then my girlfriend Mizpah, who is the other member of the exclusive soup club.
Yep.
She took her own car because she is like 37 weeks pregnant, and you never know, she may have had to rush off at any moment.
Any soup? Any birthday soup, Kate? Or no?
Well, hopefully
Yeah,
this week.
I was going to say.
I know that was too busy with, cake and homemade sausage rolls. But what I want to know is if your kids have ever given you an inappropriate gift, because I had a bit of a parenting fail. 13, 24, 10, if the kids have given you something where they think it's completely innocent, but maybe it's not that innocent. So we go to Lavender Bay, and all the kids are exploring and looking for fairies, and it's just this lovely childlike joy. And down on the waterfront there is one of those public libraries.
Okay.
Like
a little box with books in it.
Yeah, which is so cute. Sometimes they're painted like a little house, and you can swap books. I've even put books into a little house like that at varying times.
Sure.
All the free books we get sent here at Nova, and I say, I've read that. I'll put them into the little book houses. Anyway, the kids are playing handball and we're looking at the view and taking photos. And one of the little girls, I won't say who, she picks a book out and she says, I'm going to get a book for Mummy. My Mummy really likes reading. I'm going to take this book. And I did at that point look at the book and it had a picture of a boat on the front or something.
Nice.
I thought, well, that's...
Yep.
It wasn't a key. It was a key.
Oh, was it a key? Yes, well, that's the book she ended up swapping it for. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a very famous book with a key on the front of it. And I don't know if that jogs your memory. We get back in the car. She's book in hand and all the kids have piled into the car to head back home and have birthday cake. And they start reading a little bit of it. And it says something like, well, maybe I'll just start flirting with somebody else if you like that.
Oh,
and
she's a romance
Good
novel,
start.
is it?
Well, I don't know if you can call it romance. I turn around and this little girl swapped her book over for a copy of 50 Shades.
Oh, awesome. Great. She's... Okay.
Has Christian entered the dungeon yet?
I've never read the book and I've never seen the movies, but I do get the gist of how
What's a cable tie, Mum?
these things unfold. So anyway, I mean, everything else about the birthday party and my parenting and looking after other people's children went very well, except for that.
You can find anything in the garden, you're right. Fairies, erotic novels.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We're through to the semi-finals.
Wow.
Let's talk Matildas now on the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie show.
Can we?
What an amazing event on Saturday night. It is
my
the
God.
longest ever penalty shootout in a World Cup ever, and the girls had 10 shots before they put it away. Courtney Vine, icing. Just ice through the veins. I don't know how you do it. My legs would have gone to jelly. This was the moment.
21-year-old Courtney Vine at her first World Cup can write the Matildas into history. Cue the party!
Cue the party.
Just the noise.
Oh, my God. You can still hear it, can't you? Mackenzie Arnold, too, the goalkeeper, who then had to come out and have a kick.
Oh, no. It's just...
And then go back in to continue.
I know, and she missed it, I
Oh,
think,
my
didn't
God.
she? I mean, the whole process is just excruciating and exhilarating at the same time.
Over 4 million Aussies, quarter of Australia were watching it. That'll get bigger and bigger going into the semis. We've got England Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Now, what is it like? I mean, even getting a ticket to go and watch this match, but what is it like having a family member playing out there?
Yep.
Tom Polkinghorne is the brother of the Matildas' magnificent defender, Clare Polkinghorne. He joins us now. Tommy, welcome!
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Tommy, thanks for coming.
G'day, Tom.
Thanks for coming on, buddy. How has this been for the family? Are you able to all sit there and watch and talk us through what everyone was feeling for that penalty shootout?
Oh, I'm not sure there was anyone sitting and watching on the weekend. It was an amazing game, but yeah, certainly still recovering. The voices certainly hasn't been the same since Saturday.
Tommy, can I ask, Claire is a defender, but then you get down with penalties. When you keep going and you keep going, does she get an opportunity to have a shot at some stage?
Yeah, I've never been so happy to see her on the bench, to be honest, because they don't get through to the bench players. But, yeah, I mean, nerves of steel to be able to do what those girls have done. And you know, I think it was actually 7 years ago, almost to the day, that we got knocked out against Brazil in the Olympic quarterfinal in a penalty shootout, and Claire took one for that game. So 7 years later, we've turned the tables.
And Tommy, to see your sister come along, you know, so far to where she is now, that must be extraordinary. Talk us through what she was like growing up. Was it a given that she was always going to be a great soccer player, or when did the switch come on that she was going to represent the country?
I'd never admit to that, but look, I think we always sort of knew she had a lot of talent and that sort of stuff, but I think the determination and the hard work that goes along with it is sort of what we're most proud about, and you could always see that determination. As a kid, she sort of never gave up. She had two brothers that were always sort of playing with her, and you know, we'd play in the backyard, and there was never much left behind, and she was certainly a pretty fierce competitor then. So I think that was probably that competitiveness and the determination that she definitely
You're
has.
taking the glory, Tom. Well done.
Absolutely.
You take all the glory. Well done.
You're not a bad soccer player either, are you, Tom? So how are you going for tickets on Wednesday night? I'm sure everybody starts coming out of the woodwork at this at a moment like this. Will you be front and centre?
Yeah, we'll be there. Never had so many mates, so
Never
we'll
had
have to
so
work.
many mates. Tommy, do you sit with the other family members? Are you all together?
Yeah, everyone sits pretty close. So I mean, it was pretty grueling the other night, all sitting around. We were sort of quite close to the Arnold family, so not sure what they were going through as Mackenzie sort of killed that penalty shootout. But yeah, we all sit together, ride together. So it's it's going to be an exciting.
Can you give us one family member that's the loudest? Who really cheers really loud, Tommy? Who gets stuck into it?
Yeah, I'd say Caitlin Ford's sister Jamie would be up there.
Really?
Because I've
She's
heard
always
about
pretty excitable.
some of the costumes as well. People really get right into it, don't they?
Well, Tommy, I heard as well that Mackenzie Arnold, who's our goalkeeper, who saved 3 and then also had to kick herself, when she had to kick, that was to actually win the match. She couldn't watch. She went out the back and she couldn't watch it at all.
Yeah, I think her mum actually didn't go to the Sydney and the Melbourne game because she couldn't handle it. So I'm not sure how she helped. She handled it.
Yeah, she wanted to have a meltdown in the lounge room rather than in public.
I mean, how tough from that from Mackenzie to miss the penalty and then come and save the next one.
No. Tommy, it's been so great to have you on, and also just to be the sibling that is sort of the understudy, I suppose, because your sister's successful and you're just trying to put a meal on the table at the end of the day, Tommy.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Tommy, before you go, you wouldn't have a spare double on you.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Now, I want you guys to get involved in this dilemma of sorts. You know those questions you ask, like, what would you do? What's the game that everyone plays? What would you rather? Oh, you're mad for the hypothetical.
Love a hypothetical. Quite often done off air.
He's a ridiculous, though.
Thankfully, it's done off air. It's just to entertain yourself, I think.
Well, Tom had a huge one the other day to do with Dua Lipa and Kendall Jenner.
Yeah, we got through it.
And a decision that he would need to make if they were lost in the forest somewhere.
Yeah.
But we won't go into
that
any...
was you driving that, 100%.
We won't go into any further detail there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tom said both for anyone playing along.
Now, I know you've seen this story, Fitzy, and I want to know what you would come up with as far as decision-making goes around the fact that you have a very unwell wife, okay? Put yourself in this situation.
Okay, that's tough.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
What?
No,
I know you were going to. No, it's just way too soon for that. Are you going to do that stuff?
Going to do the mushroom.
I was doing those
I'm pretty
jokes
sure
in Cabramatta yesterday because they're everywhere, of course.
I know.
The mushrooms.
The food. Oh, wow, Kate.
Good start.
It's your birthday.
We're going to party. Like it's your birthday.
Okay,
We're
so
going to drink Bacardi.
this man, he has confessed that he has a terminally ill wife.
Right, okay.
And that she has revealed her dying wish. And I guess at this point in your life and your journey together, you want to do everything you possibly can to make everything okay for them.
Yep.
And make sure they've ticked all the boxes, okay?
Is it like a make-a-wish? Is it sort of like is it a holiday? Is it somewhere that she's never been before?
Well, no, she has been there before because it involves her ex-boyfriend. So the husband has said that his terminally ill wife has revealed that her dying wish involves revisiting the ex-boyfriend. And I mean in all kind of capacities. I don't mean catching up for a cup of tea and saying, how did you get on with your life?
Sure.
Were you married with children? Where did you holiday? Are you happy? What do you do now for work?
First of all, there's a few things that we need to work out here. First of all, you got to make sure that the ex is up for it.
Well, would he be?
I don't think that's first on the list, is it?
No, but see, why would he even consider doing that for a dying woman?
Why would he want to do that? I mean, there she is. The poor thing's having treatment. She's in bed. Do I have to?
Oh.
But it's my dying wish.
So good to see you.
The hubby turns
How
around
you
and
been?
says, "You're dead to me."
Maybe.
Literally.
How's your health? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have asked that.
Maybe that there's been something going on with them for a long time.
And you don't know.
Like every couple of years they reach out. They send a birthday text message. She stalks him on Facebook. Like there may have been something that has just been bubbling quietly under the surface for very many years. So he's posted this on that. It's a great little I guess you call it a forum that you can get involved with.
Yeah,
called
what have people said? I don't know what
Am
to
I
do.
the hole? So it's called a subthread, whatever that is.
Subthread. Yeah.
So users share their complicated issues and ask if they're being selfish. So he's written that he's only been with his wife for a decade, and he was only expecting that she was going to live another 9 months. Okay.
Oh,
so
she's lasted that long.
He wants to make all of her wishes come true.
Yeah, except that one.
But when he's asked her what it is that she would like to do, he's incredibly shocked.
Well, she's basically said, "I want to cheat on you. My dying wish is to cheat on you.
Is to not be with you. I didn't think I was going to go out this way." So she sat him down, told him that one of the last things she wanted to do was be with the previous partner of hers, and he's shocked. He explained that when he asked why she wanted to do that, she'd given him a monologue in response. So she's thought about
for a
this.
long time.
This isn't just a fleeting thought. So basically, she thinks that she was most physically compatible with the ex. I mean, my goodness. And she was most satisfied in that period of her life. She gave a whole monologue about how with the new partner, with the man who wants to make all of her dreams come true, that sometimes it's just physical and not very emotionally fulfilling. So on the one hand, she's asking for what she wants, but she's completely shattering the guy that's trying to come to the party.
I'd like to submit my answer.
Oh, okay, you've decided?
Yeah, I would say, look, I understand the position you're in, and I was surprised to hear how much you want to do it, and you've been thinking about it because you've just chewed my ear off for half an hour. You're going to need to choose for the rest of your time on the planet, do you want the love and the care that I have to offer, or do you want this opportunity with your ex?
The one off.
So you make the call, I'll leave it with you. You're dead to me.
You're passing the ball.
Do you know what
back.
it's like?
Yeah, I am.
It's like Nova's 100 grand or 100 in the hand, isn't it?
But which is what?
But it's,
Which one's which? Taking the 100 is staying with the
Is that
partner.
the boring hubby?
But see, the other thing is, it's such a power move because imagine when she passes as well and her actual husband is reading the eulogy and he looks up in the funeral and there's the guy, there's the ex at the back just with a smirk on his
He's
face
the
going,
stud.
Mate.
She went out with a smile on her
She went out
face.
with a bang.
And his wife probably at the door saying, "Come and get in the car, Joe."
It's not bad. That could be our next competition, Tom.
Oh,
wow.
what?
Yeah.
Are you the ex or the hubby?
We find a terminally ill.
Oh,
no.
man.
We'll brainstorm that.
Yeah, we'll do that one off
After
air.
9.
Yeah.
After 9, I reckon.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
That man himself, the beautiful Adam Lambert, joins us now. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, we're really, really
buddy. We're
good.
really
And
good.
we are pumped for RuPaul's Drag Race. We know how huge this show is globally, but the Australian version is... Can you tell us about some of our contestants and some of our queens that we have, Adam, because we're very proud of them.
Well, I love drag in Australia. It has a different tone to it. I feel like the drag in Australia is super camp, which is really fun.
Yeah.
It's, years ago I remember seeing Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which is such a classic at this point, and that's, to me, that was like my first time even understanding anything about Australian culture at all. That was the first introduction.
Awesome.
So
Wow.
to me, Australian drag is like, it's a sweet spot in my memory.
Do you know the amazing thing about drag? Whether it's a drag show on TV or a big stage or a small club, it's just over the top. That's the celebration of drag, isn't it? So it's amazing that you can go to a bar that's putting on a drag night, which is not a huge attendance, but the queens that are performing are just so big and great, and you can see the work that's gone into them.
Absolutely. And, the cool thing about drag is that it's not only is it an invitation to just be able to laugh at ourselves and to have a good time, but it's also in so many ways in where we're at right now in the world. It's a protest. It's a rebellion against society and what we're told we're supposed to be. And I think that type of expression, to me, it's very rock and roll that way.
So you took on a protest not long ago, which I thought was great, Adam, when you decided there's not enough respect for muffins. And I thought that was great.
We've got to set this up. He went on Jimmy Fallon, and the game is called That's My Jam. You had to sing Do You Know the Muffin Man to the tune of Believe by Cher. Okay, let's have a listen again.
Oh, yeah.
Very Cher.
Had you always done a good Cher impersonation, Adam Lambert?
I feel like I remember when that song came out, and I was in high school, and I remember that album was really fun. I had just gotten my first car, and I would blast it while I was driving on the highway, and I would sing along with Cher, so I kind of figured out how to imitate her.
How did you go with Christina Aguilera, mate? Did you perform Lady Marmalade, is that correct, in Brooklyn?
Yeah, it was wild. I had heard that she was going to be performing at Gay Pride in New York, and I was there that weekend. My partner and I were like, oh, we should go see Christina. That would be so much fun. Yeah. And I had her number in my phone randomly because before the pandemic, there was a whole plan that I was supposed to go tour with Christina across the United States. So I had her number, and I just went, you know what? I'm just going to go out on a limb here and text her and just say, hey, we're coming to your show. So excited. And 20 minutes later, she texted me back and was like, oh, that's so sweet. And then 10 minutes after that, she was like, why don't you come sing with me? And I was like,
start warming up.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah. And, I've been a Christina fan since she first hit the scene. We're the same age. I remember I saw her tour when I was 19, so it's she's always been a favorite of mine, and I was very flattered and sort of shocked that I was getting to hit the stage with Christina Aguilera. It was pretty surreal.
Does Adam Lambert ever get nervous anymore? I mean, you're performing with other artists, you do so many different gigs, be it royalty or presidential, whatever it might be. Do you ever get nervous?
I got a little nervous before the Jubilee for Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
That was a big deal. There were 500,000 or half a million people out on the it was a lot of people,
all eyes on you,
and they were and it was being televised, and we were opening the show, and it wasn't my typical setup. I wasn't in an arena or on a TV studio. We were outside. I was running around on a fountain. So when it's a bunch of variables that you're not really used to, that can make you a little nervous.
Sense.
But it was good nerves. It was I was excited. I was really excited to be there.
Well, we'll see you back here in Australia again.
You've got to come and visit. You know this studio, mate. You've got a chair waiting for you. You're always. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you definitely will see me next year in Australia on television. But that's all I can say.
Hey, that's what we want to hear. Well, you know what? We will see you on the television. We know that because RuPaul's Drag Race, it's now streaming only on Stan, and new episodes, they come out each Friday. So make sure you tune in. And Adam is a special guest judge on that as well. We love you, Adam Lambert. Thank you very much for your time, buddy.
Oh, back at you. Thank you guys so much. Good to talk to you.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, buddy. See you, mate.
Thanks for not making me rap.
Next time.
You're listening to the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Sunday Telegraph, and I picked it up. Sydney's most eligible bachelors.
Talk me through where you were in that moment. Did you think, gee, I need to go and sit in the lounge chair and put my feet up to read through the detail of these beautiful beasts?
Well, I just kept thinking of Morpheus from The Matrix and looking at these guys and going,
he is the one.
He is the one. He's the one. So let's go through them now. Matty Sulo. Let's go with Matty Sulo.
He is the one.
He is the one. He's great. I've met Matty Sulo. Lovely, lovely guy. You may have seen him on Fox Sports. He reads the news. He's on television all the time. The first thing that comes up is the word partner when you Google his name. Mm-hmm. Branded by his fans as an extremely good-looking man who is extraordinarily charming, Sulo is a serial dater, likes older women, and his signature is the black heart emoji.
The black heart emoji. Is that when he breaks up with you? What does he look like? You got a picture there?
No, no pictures, mate.
He's a good-looking rooster. He's a lovely guy.
And he's a lovely guy.
He's got a massive smile, incredible teeth.
He's got
tremendous head, jaw, tanned.
Fluorescent white teeth he has as well. Let's get on to Grant Schaefer.
Here, Grant's a mate of mine.
He's the one. Oh, you know Grant.
Good
I
mate of
thought
mine,
you
Grant.
might know a few of these. He's originally a Perth boy.
Yep.
He's a personality. Is often referred to by close friend and eyebrow guru Kristen Fisher as her gay husband, which no one cares about.
Okay.
Schaefer rubs shoulders with all the it people of Australia, and while he is from a super wealthy family himself, Schaefer is hugely successful in his own right.
Yes, he is, Grant Schaefer.
Tommy Hawley, do you know him, mate?
Tommy Hawley?
Yeah.
Don't think so. Is he the one?
He's a catch, ladies. Azura financial mortgage broker Tom Hawley is consistently described as being one of the good ones and has looks and brains to boot. He has just recently renovated his Darling Point bachelor pad and has spared absolutely no expense in doing so.
When's the housewarming, you naughty beast?
Let's get on to Toby O'Neill now. Is he the one? He's the one. Let's just say the fact that all his siblings married uber wealthy heirs or heiresses means the last single boy from the O'Neill dynasty has big shoes to fill. Toby is apparently in no rush to settle down and is currently living his best life.
Toby, rip into it, son.
Warren Ginsberg. He's
the one.
Double Bay Warren.
Yeah, this is Double Bay Warren.
Double Bay Warren's back again. Now, you talk about a good smile. He's got beautiful teeth and beautiful hair.
The serial dater, who has not ever married, has been linked to a slew of high-profile women, including home and away actor Jodie Gordon, OnlyFans model Indy Thu, and Casey James. Ginsberg clearly has a type with all his girlfriends being super tall and extra thin. A hugely successful real estate agent, he was charged with possessing cocaine. It was actually the third time he'd been charged with a drug possession since 2007.
What, an open for inspection?
But it was only the first time he's been convicted. Fortunately, it hasn't hurt his career or his dating game.
All right, well, he's got out of that all right. Well done, Double Bay Warren.
And this is my favourite, Ryan Golan. Known by all his fans and followers as Mr. First Class, or you might call him Mr. Dior.
Oh, man, they don't make him like this anymore.
Ryan Golan doesn't date, so you can try your luck, but might not succeed. Known in the eastern suburbs of Sydney as a fashionista and philanthropist who has an immaculate dress code, perfect porcelain skin, and Clark Kent mannerisms.
Oh, wow.
What's a Clark Kent mannerism? It goes into a phone booth and
gets changed in a phone booth.
Wow, so ladies...
I don't know who to choose, mate. I'm torn.
He is the one.
He is the one. Line up.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie.
Hey, that's a secret. Podcast password.
If you want to get your hands on stacks of great prizes, just head over to our Instagram stories at Fitzy Whipper Kate and enter this password. Today's password is...
birthday.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let me sing that song. Louder.
All right, guys, song. The birthday edition as we celebrate Kate Ritchie's 35th birthday this morning.
Another theme. This is awesome.
I'm fine with being 45.
So am I. I'm fine with you being 45.
I'm not 45 till 8:20 this evening.
Oh, God, countdown's on, Tommy. Put a clock together.
Yes.
God, let's
Heather.
all get on like a house party call.
45 years ago, Heather was going through a rough time, that's for sure.
Yeah, she absolutely
Were you
was.
a big baby?
I just
Like you still are now?
Mic drop.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I.
Is it a compliment?
I'm not
or?
really sure. Let's get into the game, guys. Oh, we are. Okay, so you can't go out round one. We know that much.
Can we only do songs that Kate did on It Takes Two?
Oh, that's not bad.
I suggest you stay out of it.
These are all words to do with Kate this morning for this birthday edition.
No.
The first word is good.
Good morning. Good morning to Kanye West.
Good Vibrations, the Beach Boys.
I can't get out. Is this a test one or not? Is this a real
warm-up
one?
round, yeah.
I'll do.
Hey, Tom.
I'm feeling good. You know the Michael Bublé cover. Oh, yeah.
Bad Girl. That's Rihanna. That's the opposite
Yeah,
to
Bad
good.
Girl, When Will You Be Good?
When Will You Be Good?
That's right. Kate Ritchie.
no.
In her birthday edition.
You wouldn't want to go out first round
No,
of your
I know.
birthday
I'm going to have to
night, would
warm
you?
up. That
All
wasn't
right.
much of a warm up.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Here we go. Come on, Kate.
You can get the boot. Don't get the boot. Oh, even May's in here and she's nervous. Tommy, we're streaming on the Fitzy and Whipper Facebook page.
Yeah, everyone's watching.
Okay, here we go. The word is call.
Call me.
Oh, damn.
Charlie Puth, one call away.
Yes.
I just called to say I
it's
love...
call.
Call me maybe.
Hello, Tom.
Oh, Carly.
Ray Jepsen.
That's hilarious. That's
Good,
yours.
good singer.
Don't call me, baby.
Well done, mate. I thought we were going to farewell you there. I thought you were going to be the first one to drop off.
I'm still in here.
Okay. With that moustache. Okay, everybody makes it through to the second round. The word is yourself.
Love yourself.
Yes, Justin Bieber.
Lose yourself.
Oh, Eminem.
Oh, that's a good one.
Express yourself.
Express yourself.
Madonna.
Yep. Didn't sound much like Madonna.
Tim's confused. He looks worried.
It's actually Tom.
No
I
one
think
cares.
I think I'm out.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
Tron.
It's not. My name is not. I'm not Tron.
I don't believe it when you get out so early because you're superior in this game.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas, Bing Crosby.
That was,
You do put a bow around yourself on
Well
December
said.
25th every
Yes.
year.
This is
Tom as a gift for Inga.
well said.
It is Inga, isn't it?
It is, absolutely
Good
is.
news. Okay. Goodbye, Tom. You're out.
Bye.
Good vibrations.
Two baldies and a birthday girl. Here we go. The word is sunshine.
You are my sunshine.
Yes.
Sunshine on a rainy day.
Oh, sing it for me.
Sunshine on a rainy day.
Sunshine.
Lollipops and rainbows, everything that's wonderful
Who
is
sings
what
that?
I feel. Leslie Gore.
I've never seen you so happy, Fitzy.
Well, that's what the song's all about.
He was trying to distract from the fact that he didn't know the lyrics.
Could we get Fitzy's dance then up on Instagram, please, when he came up with the sunshine song?
Great song.
Okay, here we go, guys. The next word,
Okay, come on.
all through, is started.
Let's get this party started.
Oh.
Let's get it started. Is that the same song?
That's the same song,
Damn
Black
it.
Eyed Peas. Kate Ritchie, well done.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah. MDG. What do you got?
The engine is not started.
In the news booth, in the hoodie.
Backing out. Not today.
What?
See you guys.
You're done.
Oh,
He's
no.
gone.
Kind of ironic that your career hasn't really
So
kicked
you
off yet.
better get this
You haven't
party started.
Deep feedback for a Monday.
It's kind of weird that you've been
Move
backing
on.
out of the job for a while.
Okay.
Congratulations,
Feedback
mate.
o'clock is over.
You
Thanks,
are
guys.
gone.
Great run, mate. Great run.
Down to one baldy and a birthday girl. Here we go. The word is American.
American Pie.
Yes. Oh, God. She's really yelled. She's yelled at me. Oh, she's really yelled.
I really want to win.
American. I want to
Groove.
kiss like an American.
American woman.
To Groove.
American woman. Lenny Kravitz.
Who
Great
whispered
choice.
that?
To Groove, you're out. Turn your mic off.
CG,
I was
you're
just-
cheating.
Give me a break. Kate, as if you haven't been given heads up.
I have never, ever.
Oh, he whispers it to you every single
He doesn't. That's other creepy stuff I can't say on air.
different stuff I'm whispering.
They are not. That's not songs
thought it was-
related.
I thought it was Chinese whispers, but you never pass it on. Okay, here we go. The word is face.
Face off, face. First time ever I saw your face.
I can't. Can I just say, there's no point him trying to cheat with me because he's trying to show me what's written on the sheet now.
No,
but
I'm
my
not.
eyes are so bad.
I know.
I'm like this.
Can you stop
I can't
talking
even
and have a
read
crack at the song?
Well, he can give you the
Okay,
It is your birthday.
I can't feel my face.
Was that before the buzzer, Tom?
Right on the buzzer.
Oh,
Fitzy, what did you have?
The first time ever I saw your face.
Okay, here we go. We're moving on to the next one. The word is
Don't have one, do you?
the word is drama.
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 Anyone?
Drama. High school drama.
Banana Rama drama.
The word is now moonlight.
Kissing in the moonlight.
Yes, Kate Ritchie.
Moonlight.
Dancing and kissing in the moonlight.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Dancing in the moon. I got there. The moonlight.
Birthday
Fitzy,
girl's got it.
3,
I can't.
Come on,
I
don't
can't
give up.
thank
Don't give up.
Moonlight.
I love a game more than anything.
Moonlight.
Don't give up.
He's gone. It's gone to the birthday girl. There it is.
Kissing
Not dancing in the moonlight. So close. Well done, Kate Ritchie.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.